I'm Andy.
I'm Dave.
I'm Kirk.
And welcome to the 80K music video review. And today we're going to be checking out a band called Death Vomit, and the song is Ancient Spell of Evil.
What are they called? Death Vomit?
Death Vomit.
Like you're ready.
What fucking name is that?
And it's what? Ancient Spell of Evil. I'm like sitting there going, Andy's going to love this song. He's going to love it.
Golden B-side.
Now, I'm going to quickly tell you this for anyone that's on the Dave Does channel. This has been reacted to on my channel already. So I have seen this video. You guys haven't. So I wanted you guys to have a chance to check it out. So as always, we don't talk during it. We don't pause. We'll share thoughts and feelings at the end. And let's get to it.
Spectrum of agony.
That was an abrupt ending.
That is, it literally just finishes just like that. There we go. So there, Death Vomit and Ancient Spell of Evil. Doesn't he just look like a really skinny Tom Araya on guitar there?
Yeah.
It just does. Right, I think we should kick this on off with Andy. What did you think of it?
It's only Wednesday. It's the best thing I've heard all week. Absolutely brilliant. It kind of reminds me of sort of songs that used to pop up on compilations and tapes I used to trade with people way back.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I just thought that was fantastic. I mean, there's where are they from? Did we decide?
I can't remember. I will double check this. I can't remember if they're Japanese or Malaysian.
The subcontinent.
It is, yeah.
But there's this prejudice, isn't there? I'd never listen to a band from that scene unless we'd, somebody showed me that or said, you've got to check this out. This reminds me of whoever. That was absolutely fantastic. And, they deserve wider appeal, wider exposure, because that was really, really good. I mean, the video as well, like the visuals on that, I'm always intrigued and enjoy seeing characterizations of Christ suffering, as that young lady was, with the crown of thorns and blood dripping and everything. I don't know if it's us three discussing it or somebody else I was talking to recently. When you do these performance videos, I still think the singer, be it if they're playing an instrument or not, should have a mic.
Yeah, definitely.
Just for that visual, rather than just sort of standing there as if your voice isn't being amplified and carried by a sound system. No, it's only a music video, but that's just my personal view. I think whoever I was speaking to kind of disagreed, not always necessary. But yeah, that was fantastic. I'm gonna check them out. That was brilliant. Loved it.
Kirk, what about you?
Yeah, a bit more of a sober assessment. So I'm familiar with the brutal death metal sound, and that fortunately didn't succumb to some of the flaws in that. It wasn't just full of blast beats and typewriter drums and down picking. Enjoyable as an individual track. I don't think I'd see beyond a 6 out of 10 if there was a whole album of that with no variation. Great musicianship. I thought at the beginning it reminded me of Decapitated, and then the vocals reminded me of David Vincent from Morbid Angel. Some excellent modulations there, changes of tempo. And then when they brought that breakdown riff in, I thought they were very, very intelligent the way they did that. The snare did not land where you were expecting it in the typical 4/4 groove. So that certainly piqued my attention. Good vocals, very strong performance. The drums, would they be able to replicate that live? I doubt it. You're never going to get that clean sound on the double kick drum. But,
probably triggers. They probably use some sort of trigger, or they're probably doing some sort of click pad or something to get it.
And nothing wrong with that either. I actually don't understand why people are offended by that. Why wouldn't you use something if it's going to sharpen your sound and just add that extra layer of precision? Especially something like this, it needs to be a death metal wrecking ball, doesn't it? It needs to have a machine element to it. Impressive. I just doubt a whole album would hold my attention unless they had a few more elements across the extreme metal spectrum to keep me interested.
I mean, I liked the fact that they were doing a performance video, but also there was an element of storytelling rather than just being pure performance. I did find that the storytelling didn't really explain. Obviously, the ancient. I got the idea. The ancient spell of evil. So the woman was cursed in some sort of way, and then because her eyes went white, and then you got as Andy said, sort of the Jesus Christ, the blood and the crown of thorns. But I was like, but how did she? Who cast that spell? We saw at the beginning the hands go over her face and get pulled backwards. So I kind of felt that we missed a bit of the story of how the spell was cast. What we got to see was her, maybe there was a vanity issue because there was the mirror, and I was like, okay, so we got this mirror, her looking at it, then she gets pulled backwards, and then she's possessed by something.
That'll do, Dave. You don't.
I like a bit more storytelling.
Do you need any more gaps filling than that?
For me, I like a story. I like the story to take me through. So I just felt there could have been a couple more scenes to explain that element. Because if you had just had the song title, and let's say that the music was off, and all you had was song title and that imagery, you would be like, okay, she's had a curse put on her. How? Why? Who? What? You don't know
Here's
why
the
it
man who
happened.
makes music videos here talking,
Yeah. There's got to be a story element all the way through. But at least I like the fact that they attempted to do a story. Too many bands just think, sod it, we'll just go in the studio and we'll just do a performance video and that'll be good enough. And I'm like, well, I don't, unless you're really trying to showcase what your live show's about, do something more. Just playing in a studio room or a black room or a green screen room or whatever it is not that entertaining for a viewer, and there's no repeat watching. With more storytelling, you get a bit more repeat watching. There's something more to dig deeper into. But that's my only thought. I actually really liked them. I was really surprised. I just thought I actually liked the vocals on it. I liked the track all the way through.
Do you not think there was, do you know, the cinematography of it? There's definitely like a Hammer horror type aesthetic there, wasn't it? They had the 8mm grain effect on it as well at the beginning. It also reminded me, like you said, if there was no music there, I'd be thinking, is this an Italian horror film from the 70s, Lucio Fulci?
So one thing I can tell you about music videos and a lot of also production quality, specifically from Indonesian, Malaysian as well, bands, they're all around about 10 years behind what we would class as production and video quality. And that's just from experience of watching videos from the time and listening to songs. So it's also quite interesting when I've done video reactions to bands from Malaysia and stuff like that. People will talk about a band called Butterfingers as the Nirvana of Indonesia, or sorry, Malaysia they're from. And then I looked at it and was like, well, they came out 5 years after Nirvana. And you actually see this trend of when I was reacting to a lot of like these Malaysian bands, and you will look at when they released the album, and it will be about 2 or 3 years after the band that they sound like from the Western market. So there's a definite trend that I found from sort of that continent of bands from Malaysia and Indonesia, that there was a definite, whatever they were sort of telling me was the original, like Chromark is another band that people talk to me, they're the Malaysian Metallica, and actually opened for Metallica when Metallica played over there. But their quality of their material, when I listened to their 2004 album, it sounded like an album from 1982. It was very raw, it was very rough. So it's one of the things we take into consideration. So when a band comes out and puts an album like this out, the visuals may not have been intentionally made to look like grainy effects. That may have just been how it came out in the current production quality. But the sound was very good, I thought. So yeah, that was a good video for today. So that was Death Vomit and Ancient Spell of Evil. If you'd like to subscribe, click the bell icon, and please like and share, and we will see you on another video sometime very soon. Take care.